Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Batman Animated Series action figure of Zatanna by DC Collectibles. I am just going to rip this packaging apart. Ba-bam! Now this figure can't stand worth a damn, and you can see just by looking at it that it's got little tiny feet, and it's like wearing heels, and like that means it's got a little tiny bit of support at the base of the feet and then like the back of the heel, and that's really it. I mean, it doesn't really support anything. Luckily this figure comes with a figure stand, and if you buy this figure, that's a good thing because you're gonna need it. Now despite that, I'm really happy with how this figure turned out. I mean, just look at the face. They did such a great job capturing her animated series style face. The eyeballs look great, her little eye makeup and her eyebrows look good. The red and white paint for the lipstick and teeth is just impeccable. This really is such a great likeness of her look in the show. Her hairstyle is so well sculpted. They did a great job with the hat. The color scheme, just like the purple going around there, looks good. Her outfit looks great. I like her little coat and the paint job on the bow tie and the shirt and the buttons on like the corset. All are really well done. Same thing with the white of her little cuffs. And then like, yeah, her shoes, I mean, they're little and they're on there, but they're well painted. Now there is no ankle joint on this, but there is the single knee joint and the legs that hinge forward and back and swing out side to side. There appears to be a cut right underneath her bust, but when I twist it, it seems really tight, so I don't really want to break it if there is no cut there, but it looks like there is. I can't get it to twist. There is the like the rounded hinge at the shoulder, the rotating, swiveling hinge at the elbow, and then the wrists have a rotation and a hinge side to side. Her head does have a ball joint on the top of the neck, but you know, her hair does limit how much you can actually kind of move it around. It does turn side to side because they made her hair out of like a rubbery material, which does give it some flexibility, but too much flexibility and it starts to like look weird and move away from her head. But you can get her head to tilt a little bit forward, but not much as far as tilting up. But yeah, the overall separation of everything on this figure, as far as like her collar and the paint and the way it's been highlighted against the sculpt, really strong work. You know, I kind of like that there's no ankle joint because that would make her legs look extra weird, especially with someone with like little thin bare legs. The ratio of like articulation to surface gets a little wonky. Now she does come with some accessories, including the little like show poster, her like Zatana show poster. And that's a nice little, you know, addition. Well, it's not the poster, but, you know, it's got the autograph on it. And then you've got her cane. And yeah, it's a little thing of plastic. Then we got these two tiny itty-bitty grip hands. And we got these two tiny itty-bitty specific grip hands. Because the other ones are just, well, they're fists. Who am I kidding? They don't grip anything. I'm an idiot and misspoke. These are the grip hands. And the cane just slides in like so, and that's pretty much it. Lastly, we've got the figure stand, which has the little character turnarounds on it, and that's a nice little touch with the little animation paper holes at the bottom. You just plug this into the back section like so, and pull this little thingy onto the top. That's the little grip claw, and it, you know, opens like that and also slides forward and back so you can grip the figure and position her wherever you need to. You know, not including the alternate hands and the figure stand, she only has two like unique accessories, and I do like them. However, I do wish the cane was more sturdy. See, it's made of such a flimsy little material, such a cheap little plastic, that mine was a little bent just coming out of the package, and I wish it just looked sturdier. But I still think that, you know, including the cane was a nice touch. And also, this really is a nice touch because it does have her little autograph to, you know, quote-unquote John Smith. And that's a nice little detail because it was such a good episode. Like, if you haven't seen it, go look it up. Go find it online or DVD or whatever. The Zatana episode is really solid. Zatana, you could say tomato, tomato, but there you go. I think this figure is really solid. It looks great on the shelf. I think if you're a fan, especially of her in the animated series, what's not to love about this figure? It looks great. So thanks for watching, everybody, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook and all that stuff.